Welcome to the Daily Bible for Kids podcast. The day is March the 4th. My name is Hunter, and we are reading through the Bible. That's something we do every day. We take a little time in God's Word. We let His Word take some time on us. Kids from all around the world gather here to listen to these amazing stories from the Bible. And today, we're in the book of Joshua, chapter 10. It was the battle to end all battles. The armies of Israel against 5 enemy armies. Joshua and his men were winning the battle, but Joshua needed more time to finish the job. Let's read and find out what happened. From Joshua chapter 10. So Joshua and his entire army, including his best warriors, left Gilgal and set out for Gibeon. "Do not be afraid of them," the Lord said to Joshua, "for I have given you victory over them. Not a single one of them will be able to stand up to you." Joshua traveled all night from Gilgal and took the Amorite armies by surprise. The Lord threw them into a panic, and the Israelites slaughtered great numbers of them at Gibeon. Then the Israelites chased the enemy along the road to Beth-horon, killing them all along the way to Azekah and Makkedah. As the Amorites retreated down the road to Beth-horon, the Lord destroyed them with a terrible hailstorm from heaven that continued until they reached Azekah. The hail killed more of the enemy than the Israelites killed with the sword. On the day the Lord gave the Israelites victory over the Amorites, Joshua prayed to the Lord in front of all the people of Israel. He said, "Let the sun stand still over Gibeon and the moon over the valley of Ajalon." So the sun stood still, and the moon stayed in place until the nation of Israel had defeated its enemies. Is this event not recorded in the book of Jasher? The sun stayed in the middle of the sky, and it did not set as on a normal day. There has never been a day like this one, before or since, when the Lord answered such a prayer. Surely the Lord fought for Israel that day. Wow, I told you this was full of wonder. The sun stayed still, the moon stayed still. Incredible! You know, when Joshua asked God to make the sun stay up, God did it. Since God made the sun and the earth, He has control whether or not the earth moves and when the sun rises and sets. We could never do anything like this. In human terms, it's impossible. But when we ask God to help us, He makes impossible things become possible. When you need something impossible to happen, ask God first. This is what 2 Peter 1 verse 3 says. By His divine power, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. We have received all of this by coming to know Him, the one who called us to Himself by means of His marvelous glory and excellence. Well, how about that? Well, hey, we've done it again. We've spent another day in the Bible, and I plan on being back here again tomorrow to do the same thing. Lord willing. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I plan on being here. Until that time, let's go forward. Let's go forward in God's joy. Let's let His joy be our strength. And let us always remember this, that you are loved. That's a pretty wonderful thing, too. No doubt about that. Alrighty, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye-bye.